Good morning from the Luxor. It is just gone 5 in the morning. We've had to come back over here to get our coffee. It's Thursday the 13th of Jan. I'm just going to put 20 in here, try my luck on this. I've not played this one before. Another enormous machine that comes up over your top. We had thank you. We were yesterday going to Bacchanal. I think you saw us last in Cosmo, and we're going from there to Bacchanal, and we didn't record anything there because basically jet lag hit both of us so incredibly badly. Something we don't really suffer from that much here because we just find it very easy to adjust going back in time, as it were. Just need to stay up later, but for some reason this trip we have struggled so much with jet lag. I don't know if it's because it's the first time in 2 years that we've been here, but by 5 o'clock I was done. Bacchanal we had booked at 6, and I wanted to show you Bacchanal because we've never been. I think we've been a little spoilt in the past with MGM resorts buffets where we've not had to pay, so we were excited to try a new one, and try Caesar's one. And it was very busy in there, which is good to see, but it actually made it almost impossible to get the camera out because you couldn't get to the food very easily, and the tables around us were very close, and we didn't want to interrupt other people's meals, so we decided not to. But the brief summary of it is the food was nice. We did enjoy what we had, but we did not think it was worth, and we both said we didn't think it was worth $80 or $90 per person they charge. It is still a buffet at the end of the day. I think you're paying for the selection. There's a lot of food to choose from, lots of different varieties, and I would say give it a go to anyone that's not been. I don't think we're going to be going back to that though. It just didn't impress us enough to say, wow, that's worth it. So that's a shame. But as I said, glad we tried it. But we won't be doing that again. And then as soon as we had the buffet there, we just went back to the hotel, back to Mandalay Bay, got all the free trams down that we could. Even though we ended up buying a tram ticket, the monorail ticket yesterday, because we were at the other side of the strip, we jumped on the freebies. So we walked from Caesar's next door to Bellagio and took the free tram down to Park MGM, and then walked across to Excalibur, and then jumped on the monorail, free tram monorail, back down to Mandalay. In the room sort of between 8 and half 8 with the plan just to freshen up and try and get our senses back together and head back down to Mandalay Bay for a bit, because we both stopped drinking at 4 p.m. We were feeling a bit groggy, and by I think 3 o'clock this morning, half 2 this morning, we both suddenly woke up realising we just crashed out completely. So for the last day, it was sorry, not the last day, beg your pardon. For that evening, it was we were done essentially at that time. Just where it's hit us, because we're getting up so early and we can't adjust. By that time in the day, we're just both absolutely exhausted. So today we're going to try. Hopefully we can stay up a little bit later. We've said we're not going to drink as much, although to be fair we didn't have that much yesterday other than the 3 beers in Beer Park, which was really good. Enjoyed that. It was actually quite warm, the sun was strong, so it was nice sitting up there watching everything go by. But yeah, today we're gonna make our way back to Mandalay from the coffee here, go shower, get changed, and then today we are just going to spend some time having a look at some of the north end of the strip, go to Resorts World. We've not been there yet, so looking forward to seeing that. And we have Blue Man Group booked tonight back in Luxor. We've never seen it. We're sort of running out of shows to see now, so we thought we'd give it a go. And funny enough, in the taxi coming here, the taxi driver said the one show he's seen that he thought was really bad was Blue Man Group, so it's expectations are low. And we were also checking into MGM today, where we're going to be moving over there, but we're going to be still staying here in Mandalay. We're sort of doing ourselves a crossover night, so we don't have to worry about luggage or whatnot. So yeah, we'll catch up with you either if I hit something between here and going back to the room, or no doubt show you something later. So popped $20 in China Shores and just hit 63 games. So I won't go through the whole bonus, but I will let you know how I get on. And I think Matt's just hit 5 all. Just a little half-time update. Had a re-trigger for 8 more games and doing okay. 1874, just pretty good for a 30-cent bet. There we go. So last spin, 38.24 on 30 cents over 68 games. So very happy with that. So back in Mandalay from Luxor. It's coming up to 6 o'clock now in the morning. House of Blues. I thought this place was kind of blocked off more than this. So is it me? Has it changed? I thought there was more of a wall going all the way across. I don't remember being able to see in there before. See, this is how I thought it was. The House of Blues all the way down. I don't remember that being open, but maybe it always has been. My memory is not the best at this early in the morning. Okay, so we've actually, having walked past House of Blues earlier, we've decided to come here for breakfast. So here's the menu. We've just been recommended the brioche breakfast sandwich and the chicken and waffles. So I'm not quite sure what I fancy yet, but we will let you know what we have. Here's the other side of House of Blues. Looks really nice in here. Opens at 7 for breakfast, so we were the second people in here who came in pretty much bang on. So I went for the recommendation of the breakfast sandwich, which looks good. Nice, a lot of bacon in there. That feels very soft. And Matt, you went for the Favourite's breakfast, so a bit like the one you had in Luxor.
Yeah, with an extra egg.
Extra egg, and it's cheaper here.
99 cents cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the bacon. That's Canadian bacon.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, the sausage is down
I
there.
thought that
You
was
see, Matt had a choice of Canadian bacon, chicken sausage, link sausage, or regular applewood bacon. So he let him mix and match.
Yeah.
That looks interesting.
I thought that was the chicken thing.
Yeah, I did. This sandwich is delicious. Lovely and buttery, and the aioli sauce, aioli mayo, really brings it together nicely. Absolutely delicious. I think that says it all. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And so, okay, Matthew, I'm not going to film you eating, but Matt's enjoying his. Not too sure about the meat options. The Canadian bacon, not bad, just not a lot of flavour, not much to it. And the chicken sausage is very herby, or herby. Not really to the tasting. Again, not unpleasant, just a taste we're not perhaps used to, and I think you're not going to finish those two, are you? The two meat options, you're shaking his head, so no. And I'll check. So it came to 44.43 for the breakfast sandwich, 2 Pepsis and the rock and roll breakfast. And our server, David, is kindly grabbing us some Pepsis to go. So walking back through Luxor. Again, there's such an incredible space here. Bit of a lost space though, really. Although I don't know what you could do with it. Bit of Titanic in it, I suppose. But now we're going to heading towards MGM via Tropicana, grab the monorail up a few stops, pop into Aria because we've not been in there yet, and then what's next?
Resorts World later.
Resorts World, that's it, we're going to check out Resorts World. Probably see Wynn, Venetian, all those ones up that end. Then we need to be back here for Blue Man Group at 5, which we're still not sure what to make of it. We just walked past the signage there and we're like, we'll see. Keep an open mind, always keep an open mind. But it's 7:30 now, still very quiet. just taking the monorail down to Harrah's, and of course the classic Buck and Winnie. Classic. So you've just come out of Harrah's, and wasn't very lucky to us in there, was it? No. So but gonna head over now to Mirage. Really like this place, one of our favourites. Very sad to see it go, or at least as it is now, change hands, yeah, to Hard Rock. I'm sure anyone that knows Vegas knows that the iconic volcano that erupts is going, and or at least the new owner wants to get rid of it in place of a guitar-shaped hotel, which is nothing unique, because Hard Rock has those in other locations who are taking this over. But I'm not against keeping things new, but you don't have to always get rid of what was there before. So here in Mirage now, just walking through, just coming to the central area where this lovely little garden is underneath the dome of Mirage. I've no idea what Hard Rock plan to do with this area. It's such a nice addition. And it's got this water, and you forget, and I know it's obvious you're in a desert, but you do forget how utterly dry the air is here, and it's nice to have a bit of moisture in the air. A really great place. I've said before, we have stayed here twice now, and we've always found it a lovely property, and it's not huge, it's easy to navigate around, not like some of the much bigger ones. Caesar's Palace is one we always just don't enjoy walking around that one. It's so big. But now I need to go and find Matt because I have lost him. Up there he is. Oop. Go see if he's won me £1 billion or dollars. Okay, so in Mirage, had the golden drums, had 5 triggers to get 88, so I'm gonna go there. Just in Mirage and walk past this and notice they are maybe following in Park MGM's footsteps with a non-smoking area, which is much more pleasant, but there's no one in there, so maybe people believe it's probably all bad luck in there. do need to get going to Resorts World so that we can get back to Luxor by 4:30 for Blue Man Group, otherwise we're going to miss it. So we're heading back out. I'm sure we'll come back tomorrow or Saturday. Here we are. Inside it's quiet, but it is not even, just coming up to midday, coming up to 12. And it is very new, very shiny. Guessing the upper floor still have quite some units to put in. But down here, walking in, we've got the restaurants, Mulberry Street Pizzeria. Hoping this video works. I've had such issues with this iPhone the past week, but every time I record it just shuts it off, deletes the recording and flicks back to a photo and just completely deletes the video I've just made. So there's so many things that I thought I was recording and then it's just deleted it, but it completely deletes it. It doesn't even stop the recording, it just gets rid of it. So I don't know why, but here's the big ball. Let's go around following the signs to the main casino. There's must be one company that has a monopoly on all these signs, because they're all the exact same everywhere you go. And that's, look at that. It's a throwback to the Stardust that used to occupy this land before, many years ago now, before I came here for the first time. Coming into the main casino floor, we're going to go and see where their desk is so we can sign up to their card. Make sure anything we spend, we at least get something back. And then I think we're going to grab something to eat, just some snack. We had a pizza in Venetian, which was pretty bland. Not much flavour to it, but I was just warmed up slices. There we are, all shiny and new. As we stick to the outside, and they shouldn't rugby tackle us when they see me recording. Actually, I think this is the food bit ahead anyway, so big. It's kind of got a sort of, I don't know if this is the right word or right comparison, just going by the ceiling, a kind of hangar feel, because the middle of it, the way the middle arches. And here's, the food area. That's a really funky bar in the middle. And all these little food places. Yakitori. Been a long time coming, this place. Going right back to when they first designed it, and it looked like originally when it was going to have a really nice theming before they decided to kind of do away with all that, but certainly looks good. Sorry, certainly looks good, I said there, sorry, I mumbled. But here we are in a very good looking food court. There's a nice centre bar just off the side of the casino. We just came from down that end where the orb was, just around the corner. Just looking for a snack bite to eat now. Not really any brand names, which just makes a nice difference. Suckling pig. Oh. Yeah, it's a lovely place. It is nice in here. I was also just commenting on, it's a shame about the theming, going right back to when this was being designed and they themed it as an Asian resort with a replica of the Great Wall and panda enclosure and all this malarkey. I'm not against the pandas not being here. I don't really like the whole using animals like that. I remember when Jim had the lions, I was quite glad when they shut that down. But still, it's still got some theming, I suppose, with the food hall, with it being Genting, named after the Genting Mountains in Malaysia. But yeah, looks really nice. So we're going to try some food now. So yeah, Matt's ordered some dumplings and I'm just going to go and sign up to their loyalty service. Although I can't see, well, that's a lot of buffaloes. Can't see myself spending too much because, well, I just can't. Okay, so I fell at the first hurdle. They don't, well, I needed my passport to sign up for a card. They wouldn't accept my driving license. So I don't have that on me. Obviously I don't carry that around. But you may be interested to know they do status match. So I've got M Life Gold, so I'll get whatever the equivalent is here if I come back with my passport, which, as I said, I'm not sure I will because it's literally opposite end of the strip and I don't particularly want to walk around with it. So we've got some dumplings from AK Chun Shandong Dumplings and some fried buns.
Bao buns.
Fried bao buns and some goza. Just at the centre bar, got these really cool LCD screens all dotted around. Just kind of seeing these things everywhere now, and they look good. I like them. The same ones you see on a lot of these machines, actually, I think.
Oh, phew. Oh, that's a good one.
You've got that all the way across.
37,
72,
80, 20, 48, 72. So they're not all that big. Alright. Bang the drum! Hey! I didn't see it. So, will that give me 20p? Shall I press it? Right. Bang the drum. £22.18. don't mind now putting in more money. I was like, oh, I put in a bit. Very good, back up soon.
North is my home, and I will never stop fighting for it.
Okay.
So you've come back down to the south end of the strip and heading towards MGM just to check into the room we have there. That's going to be for tomorrow night and the night after, before heading home. And then after that we head down to Luxor towards Blue Man Group. Okay, so sit down in Blue Man Group. Let's get a quick show of the stage before it starts, and we'll let you know our thoughts when we are out. So we finished Blue Man Group, and I think interesting is probably the best way to put it. We'd done no research, so we didn't know what to expect. And the guys there, very talented, but it was a bit dragged out for what it was. They tried to put too much comedy and far too much audience participation in, which I don't like. I paid to watch a show, not be in it. Sounds a bit grumpy, but you know, I don't want to be made to get up and do things, which you have to in there. At some point, everyone has to get up on command. But it was interesting. I mean, try not to sound too negative. The first hour I thought did drag out a bit. Trying to do too much comedy with it. And I felt like they were trying to pad the show out, and it's like, if you haven't got enough to fill the show, just don't feel the need to do it. But the last half an hour I thought was really good. They really went to town with the music. The energy was absolutely electric at that point. And you felt the audience wake up. Because during that first bit, I thought the audience sometimes were a bit doing their own thing. You could hear people just having so many different conversations, and I thought, come on, this is... at least pay attention. I know it shows how slow it is, but yeah. And then from there we went to Public House in Luxor. Had dinner, just a couple of mushroom and Swiss burgers, and we had a $20 credit from M-Life, so that all only came to $40, which I thought was pretty good for indoors. And now we're just heading back along the shoppies at Mandalay Bay, just to spend the last bit of energy we have in there. We've actually lasted to 8 p.m. tonight, so our jet lag may be waning. Oh, can't believe my luck, right at the end of the night here. I've come up from $100 to nearly 700. Not doing very good on big bonus hits, but the line hits in the game have been ridiculous. So yeah, a non-bonus, but look at that. And it's end of the night, Matt's gone up, I'm about to go up, so good way to finish the day.